July 4th, 2012, Aspen, Colorado. Just got a nice steady rain. Probably got more rain out of this storm over the last 2 hours. Nice steady downpour than we got like all of June and the beginning of July. Following my 13-year-old here, we're going to go up the Ajax trail, which cuts across Aspen Mountain here. We're almost to the trailhead. We're here on the Ute bike path. Why are you going through your gears like that? He's driving me nuts with that. I gotta pay for all the repairs. I told him, you gotta wait and shift before you get to the hill. And it's okay to shift one at a time like I'm doing right now in the rear, but to make big shifts like he does, Ajax Trail. This cuts across Aspen Mountain. We're starting on the east side of Aspen Mountain. We're going to climb up and across and come down under Shadow Mountain on the west side of Aspen Mountain. Here comes the first big climb. See if he can make it all the way up without stopping on this first pitch. It would be the first time if he did. Nope. It's a tough one. Oh man, that first hill kind of gets you out of breath. Plus we rode across town, and for some reason he wanted to ride as hard as he could. I'm 47 years old, so I can still beat him up the mountain. Climbing up. The first half's all climbing, and then the second half is technical single track. Lots of switchbacks. Aspen Mountain gondola in the town of Aspen below. Ooh. There's a band playing down in town, free concert. It was raining for like 2 solid hours. It's nice because everything was so dry. We've been riding and just the dust just flies off these trails. Not now. Can you hear the band? Yeah. They're a really good band, by the way. They canceled our fireworks show as they did all over Colorado because of the drought, but how ironic. They could have pulled it off if they would have known a month ago that it was going to rain about a half an inch today. It was sunny earlier for the parade. Technical climb here. Get that right foot on that pedal right. Pump. Spin. You almost got it. Whew. Kind of a little. Keep going, keep going. You can rest kind of on this straightaway before we have the next little hill to climb. Just keep it in grandma's gear and spin. Don't mess with the gears. Now the wildflowers are going to start popping. You can make this section. He's never made this section, so we'll see. Just spin. Grandma's gear. Like the way Grandma does it. Granny gear. Yeah. Now, pump, pump, pump. Yeah. Yeah. One more good pump here. Keep going. Now, pump, pump, pump. Pump, pump, pump. Yes. Yes, keep going, keep going, don't give up. Good job. We've been riding at Snowmass 8 days in a row, so he's gotten to be a better rider. You could have rested right here, see? I'm not even pedaling. You gotta... I used to race, and you would charge the hills, and then you could kind of recover on this stuff. This is really a tough one. Let's see if I can do it. Yes! Oh shit, I blew out my tire. Oh, I'm done. Tubeless tire, done. I'm walking down. That's it, I'm done. What? I don't have a tube, and we're close to town. And going into that thing, they didn't have my tubeless tire set up quite right. I hope I didn't ruin one of these tires. Oh well, tubeless are great, but you know, takes them a while to seat up right, and I just don't think they did it quite right, because they were leaking out of the valves. So I'm done.
How are you going to get down the road?
However, but I can't ride my bike. I mean, if I would have a tube, I could just...
another tube at home?
See, these are tubeless, but I could throw a tube in. If I was out in the backcountry somewhere, I would have definitely been riding with a tube, but since we're just a few hundred feet above town here, I said, you know, take a chance. But I made that, but it's like a huge dip, and it just, I don't know, just squeezed all the all the air out. I mean, I guess I could put a tube in and ride it for tomorrow, because
what is that milk stuff?
That's called a sealant. And you have like a sealant in your tubes.
Well, I've always wanted to ride down that way.
Okay, ride down that way. But, you know, you're going to have to wait on me. Oh, it's time to go to a barbecue anyways. Well, it's too bad, because that way we were just getting on the downhill, and it's like a really cool downhill technical single track section. Oh well, live and learn. July 4th, 2012.